Hi everyone. So I have two stories for you tonight because they both take place in the gift shop at Winchester Mystery House. Now, my first one took place, I want to say, close to 2 years ago, if not 2 years ago. And I was working with a coworker, one boss, and another boss was on her way out. And as she was leaving, she announced that there were Girl Scout cookies in the office and we can help ourselves if we wanted. And we all kept working, and I kept that thought in mind. And about a half hour, maybe about an hour later, I surveyed the gift shop, and I decided that someone can step away for a minute, and it'll be okay. If anyone needed any immediate attention, there was a coworker and another boss to help. And so I decided to poke into the office to see what kind of cookies were there. And as I was in there, I was reading some messages on the bulletin board that was right next to the office door so I could read what was going on and also listen in case anyone needed help. That's when I heard my name being called, and it sounded like it was coming from my boss. So I expected to see her at the door. I looked to the right and I saw my coworker. And I looked to the left and I thought that's where she must be. She was at my left, but it was far away on at the left, helping a guest in mid conversation. That's when I realized it happened to me. I've heard some stories from other gift shop people saying that they've heard their names being called, and that was the first time it happened to me. And since then, it's happened, I want to say, about 5 other times here or there. And it's always when I least expect it. It's always when I'm in the middle of doing something and I think someone's calling me for help, and I look up and no one's there. And it's happened to other coworkers too. Another one heard his name, and instead of his actual name, he heard his nickname. So that's a normal thing for Winchester people, and you just kind of have to get used to it. And that's actually part of the job that I love are the little things you basically go in not knowing if anything's going to happen or not, and that makes things really exciting. And I did say I had a second story for you, so here's this one. This one is more recent. I want to say it was probably about 4 months before we temporarily shut down due to COVID. And I was just folding some shirts. I had my back to the door and I was listening for anyone that needed help. And so I was just doing what I was doing and I heard a voice. I heard a hello. And it
Hello.
sounded like a little boy, and so I turned around, expected to see a little boy there ahead of his parents. Usually, that is the case that happens when I hear a little kid. I'll see the parents a few feet away, like they rush to the counter before them. It's happened many times before. And so I turned around, expecting to see that. Instead, I saw nothing. But I smiled anyway, just in case he was still there. So those are my two gift shop stories for you. So it's not just necessarily the house where things happen. It can be anywhere within the gates of the estate. That is what makes Winchester one of my favorite places to be. See you guys later.
Hello.